How you doing?
All right, guys.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Joined by Gervon Dexter Sr. Edgar, you want to start us off with questions?
Sure. What do you credit the defensive turnaround these last 6 quarters particularly to?
Um, really just we just finally buying into um, and trusting what Coach PT is calling, and we all just trying to do our job a lot better. And we finally, I think, like once you see it work once, it's like, okay, it works. So when he calls it again, let's do the exact same thing we did last time. So I think it's just we just buying in a lot more.
It seems like effort-wise, I mean, the energy just seems higher. I mean, people have noted like the gang tackling. It just looks like more guys are flying to the ball.
Yeah, we practicing that way, and it's translating to the game. It's going to the game, and so we also noticed that if we practice that way, that's what'll happen to the game. So we have like in practice we do like well for the D line we got an award. It's called Get Out the Stack, and it's just the award is given to the player who pursues to the ball the most in practice, and who gets to the ball first in practice, and who's flying around even after the play's over, who's getting out the stack, who's flying around. So, and that's shown a lot as well.
Who's winning it?
So right now I got it the first 2 weeks, and Chris McCullin just got it last week. So yeah, we've been doing it for the last 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm 2-1.
Professional jealousy that Dez got the fumble and started running with it.
Nah, no jealousy. It was a great sight to see. I was really happy for him when I seen him at the ball. I wish he would have scored it, and I would have been a little more happy for him. But it was a great sight to see.
Which was more surprising, that he got it or that he has the presence to switch hands and stiff arm the guy?
I don't know. It was a great script. But I think his athleticism for him to be able to switch the ball and stiff arm, I think that probably got it right there. Yeah, Heisman post.
Tackle gets shown in the D-line meeting room,
We we replayed it a couple times to see. He had a pretty good reason on why he got tackled. I would say, but yeah, we watched it a couple times. So he say he when he was switching the ball, it started to slide, and he just wanted to go down with the ball to be able to celebrate with the ball instead of losing the ball. So yeah, 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 yeah.
Strengthened edge play helped the interior line.
It helps a lot when you have two edge rushers competing and getting at the quarterback. It sometimes opens a lot of doors for interior D linemen. That way, that tackle can't come down on the 3 technique if he has somebody rushing with all their abilities. So it really helps when you have.
We've seen Antoine and Princely, I guess, make the most strides in the past couple weeks with their increased opportunities.
I think they both got a great first step. They both have the great ability to rush the quarterback. So I think that's what as a offensive tackle you have to see that. You have to game plan for 2 guys that can rush the quarterback on both sides. So I think that's been the main thing that they have been focused on, just rushing the quarterback and putting all their ability to rushing the quarterback.
You guys are tied now with, I think, Tennessee for most turnovers forced in the SEC. How much pride do you guys take on the defense? How much work has gone into that? How much work do you guys do each week on maybe turnover circuits and things like that?
Again, like I said, we practice that. We practice. We have like a tackling circuit, and like three of the tackling circuits is just us like punching the ball out, stripping the ball, getting on the ball when a fumble is recovered. Stiff arms and all stuff like that. Just when you do get a turnover, so we practice that a lot. We actually practice that every Thursday or every Wednesday practice. So that's just coming from practice, and we, like I said, we do it every week, and it's just starting to show up.
How important has it been for the offense to control the ball, because they've been running these big drives, take up 5-6 minutes at a time? How important has that been for the freshness of the defense in the second half?
It's been very important for us, and how you say we, all of this stuff we do, we just trust the game plan of Coach Neighbor. He always say that he wants his defense up first. So when we go up and get the ball, get on defense, we just try to stop the ball, and let the offense come and score. And if that's not what's the case, we just keep competing, and we just try to, like I said, we just trust the game plan.
What makes Montreal so difficult to bring down?
When I see, and this just is my opinion, but when I watch Montreal, I see a lot of Damian Pierce in his game. So I think that helps him because he actually can get outside and get out of there, or he can run it down the middle. He's a very strong running back, powerful back. It's going to take more than one to tackle him often. So that's just in my opinion. I see a lot of Damian Pierce in the way he plays.
Backs like that you notice get stronger as the game goes on.
Say it again. I didn't hear you. I'm
Other
sorry.
backs like him that seem to get stronger as the game. And what is there a common trait for those guys?
In my opinion, I haven't played a running back as like Montreal yet. And the thing that helps us, the Gators, is right after you see Montreal, you have to go against ETN. So it's a lot harder. I haven't played against two backs like that can do what those two can do either. So no, I haven't faced any.
Seems like you guys have been seeing a lot of mobile quarterbacks in the SEC. What about Wright? I mean, he's coming off a game where he rushed for 100 yards. Kind of another challenge, and what maybe have you learned that you can take into this game?
Yeah, so with running quarterbacks, we try our best to rush thicker, not run up the field. We try to contain them. We try our best to rush forward, things like that. Like I said, the biggest thing is not running past him, containing him in the pocket, and getting him when we get to him.
Gervon, Billy said the team rule this week is that you guys can't talk about the weather.
Yeah, he really don't too much like distractions. So he told us yesterday it was going to be cold, and that was the last thing we needed to say. That was the last thing we was going to talk about. Like.
Can we ask you about the weather then?
Nah, I don't know about that.
In another way, you know, you've received a lot of buzz from the NFL draft, knowing that the last home game was this week. Have you given any thought to that maybe it was your last game in the swamp?
Nah, I haven't. I was just focused on South Carolina last week, and this week I'm locked in on being Vandy.
You feel good to get to the quarterback? I think you had kind of like half you and Princely together.
Yeah, it felt good. I haven't got to him in a little minute, so I took my anger out on him. Yeah, so I got him.
Pre-announced to start the game. How good did that make you feel about the defense, and how much do you feel that shows how far you guys have come?
Yeah, it felt good. We just wanted to. We played some pretty good ball in the second half of Texas A&M, and our goal for this week is to start the game how we ended the game against A&M. So I think that's what we showed, and I think that's how we pretty much played against.
We'll end with Zach right here.
I'm also going to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Have you been able to stay off the Twinkies?
Yeah, I haven't ate a Twinkie ever since Miss Kelsey got here, so yeah, I've been off of them. Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Gervon.
Thank y'all.